Hey there, it's another lovely day. Uh, I'd like to address something that's not so lovely, which is advertisements. I find most advertisements these days are being used irresponsibly, and they treat us not only like we are products, but that products or productiveness is something material. And there seems to be sort of an invasive energy about them. I haven't watched television in years, like 20 years, something like that. I have what I would recommend, this browser called Brave Browser, and what it does is it stops ads and at one point, YouTube was trying to shut that down. I'm really happy, YouTube, and grateful that you are allowing me to use Brave Browser and block advertisements. And there are a lot of streamers that I want to support, and if they make more money through advertisements, that's great. A lot of these advertisements I can't really get behind. It's not that I'm against advertisements. I just prefer a more straightforward, honest conversation back and forth. Whereas I find most advertisements very invasive. Some of them even try to invalidate you as if you are nothing until you buy that product. Or the the frequencies and tones that I hear, they can be obnoxious. They are not pleasing to the soul. They actually take a person out of their peace, and it's just disruptive. There is also this thing about attention span that has been diminishing more and more over time. So someone was telling me about that the other day. I don't know much about it, but because I can only speak for myself, but the lower attention span is actually encouraging advertisements to be quicker and more invasive. So it's kind of a multifaceted problem. Uh, I believe that a lot of advertisements take people out of their meditative state. Uh, if a person values such, what is a meditative state? Meditative state is a way that a person can feel a natural high without the use of drugs. You know how they say there's like kind of a cliche, not cool thing to say, I'm high off of life. But um, when a person can vibrate and feel their auric field, and that's possible through feeling your emotions, not only in I believe emotions can vibrate throughout the entire body, not just the heart. The same thing with the mind or consciousness. I think that doesn't just happen in the head. It goes and energy hits the body in different ways, and if you pay attention to it, you feel it. It has multiple reactions. It's not when we're in a meditative state that feels good to be who we are, we have more of a connection to the unified field, uh, uh, the multiple ways of being. Uh, so advertisements I find very disruptive because they take this away from a lot of people. Even certain. I'm not here to vilify platforms by any means, but I can mention certain ones. I'll just talk about their energy. So I'm not really a person who likes to demean anything or smear anything. Why? Because I have said this thought stumbled on me one day that was just beautiful. That um, humanitarians don't use smear tactics. Politicians tend to, right? And it's not just politicians. It's there are some good politicians. Don't get me wrong, but the idea of having to demean something in order to make yourself seem better, that's an energy. I have lots of videos about that, and but I'm pointing out how the meditative space that I value so much, and I have trouble being there sometimes myself. It's not like I'm perfect. When I'm in that zone of truly feeling my being, my core vibrating so much, when you feel your auric field, it actually is like a high that extends outside of your body. You can actually feel energy outside of your body, and this isn't like some magic mystical thing. India's been talking about the chakras for years, but um, uh, the chakras are just, for me, like they are reality, but they can even be seen as just concepts. Just feel energy here, see what happens. Do it for long periods of time. Try to do it always, when you feel energy here. Or just, you don't even have to see it as energy. You can just see it as feel here. Who knows what's really going on in this reality until you experience it. Advertisements, to me, the responsible way to do it is to just be clear about your intentions. Say what it is. You're like, I've got this service. It does this. This is why it's valuable. It may not, even being honest about who it's not for would really make me, I'm do a double take. And now I want to hear this person because they're being honest about what it's not for, and why it wouldn't interest you. Quick attention spans. They diminish from our presence and our ability to formulate complicated thoughts that can layer and unfold in their own timing. So yeah, I don't think I have to say too much about advertisements. So yeah, like I said, I'd recommend Brave browser. It shuts off advertisements on YouTube at a lot of different forms. It's a browser, so it doesn't work just on YouTube. But and it's not that I don't want to help certain advertisements. There's a lot of them that I do. I guess I've already covered all this. But yeah, I guess I just want us all to be a little more careful about what we're putting out there into the world and make sure we're not really being invasive with the energies that we put out there. Anyway, that's all for now. I hope you have a lovely day. Enjoy projecting into this world your dreams and what you really want to create. Have a lovely day.